What up? Welcome to the first video on the Stiff Receipt channel. We're going to be doing a Royal Rumble prediction, starting from the top of the roster all the way down to the end in alphabetical order. I think we should start with Adam Pearce. What do you think his odds are in the Royal Rumble?
I think his odds of heartburn in kayfabe are high, but I don't think he's going to be doing much in the actual Rumble itself.
I tell you, I think he will look really good standing up on the stage and then going back into the back and watching from behind the curtain.
That, you know what? I don't even think he's going to get that far. That we're just going to have an inset shot of him staring sideways at a TV.
Now that I think about it, I wonder if like, I feel like Adam Pearce being on the show in any form at any time is probably not likely.
Listen, there's a lot of people that have lower odds of being on the show. Adam Pearce is among the ones that's like, oh, he could be there, but yeah, probably not.
I mean, most likely, if anything were to happen show-wise, he would come out on a microphone, say a line, and then leave.
It's going to be during the Women's Royal Rumble, and it's going to be to... Wait,
hey,
no.
Maybe he'll be an entrant in the Women's Royal Rumble.
There you go. It'll be like the reverse of Nia Jax a few years ago.
Have him come out at like number 7 and then be immediately eliminated.
Yes, I think that would be the best option for him.
Well, next up on the list, we got AJ Styles. And this is kind of
right now.
This kind of unfortunate because he's got a broke-ass ankle. So I think our chances of seeing him in the Rumble are pretty much non-existent, and that's kind of sad.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I love AJ Styles. It's so terrible that he's hurt right now.
They did say that his injury time was going to be fairly short, but
that's good.
It's you know it's still too soon. There's just no way.
Yeah, and there's no way this quickly because that was right before New Year's when that happened.
Yeah, I mean,
right before Christmas,
if anybody could pull off wrestling a match with only one foot, I mean, it's probably him. To be fair,
he's pulled off a lot of things.
I mean, he is the
phenomenal one. I don't think the broke foot is the one thing that you can get around, especially at, what is he, like mid-40s now?
And then we got Akira Tozawa. I'm gonna be real, I don't know who that is.
You don't know Akira Tozawa?
Nope,
I don't know. The Japanese dude that's messing around with Baron Corbin and JBL. He went from being
recently?
Yeah.
We're busy, idiot. I play poker.
He's been around for a little while. He won the Cruiserweight Championship back when they had it.
I miss the Cruiserweight Championship.
He was also a 16-time 24/7 champion. Thank you very much. Prestigious.
Oh my gosh. Freaking, I was looking, I don't remember why, but I was looking up the 24/7 like championship list. And like R-Truth is like a 49-time 24/7 champion.
Okay. You weren't really watching and paying attention at the peak of the 24/7 championship.
Sure wasn't.
But let me tell you something. That was actually kind of fun. That was actually one of the more fun things.
Well, he kind of
end of Vince WWE.
Yeah.
So that I go back and just find the random segments because R-Truth and Carmella together were running around with the 24/7 championship was actually really fun. And then was it Drake Maverick? I think was the other guy that was in there. He pinned him while Drake Maverick was naked in the room waiting to have sex with his wife after a honeymoon. Weird shit. It was almost going back to Attitude Era.
It was less of a title and more of literally just R-Truth's gimmick.
Yeah, it was literally let's let R-Truth do what he wants because everybody loves
R-Truth is the shit. Next we got Andre Chase.
Not happening. Not happening.
I think we have a better chance of AJ Styles wrestling with one leg than him being
What do we
Royal.
see? He's gonna enjoy some nice catering.
Enjoy some nice catering in the back. Who is this Ryan Seacrest looking ass dude?
Andy Shepherd? I have no clue. He's an in-ring announcer. No, he'll be there. But
okay,
all right.
Think? Okay, well, in the Rumble, just not in the
He'll be
Rumble.
there. Yes.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. that guy has a better chance of winning the Royal Rumble than Akira Tozawa does. All right, now we've got Angel. Now, that's
Angel.
Angel. What's the tag team?
Garza?
Los Lotharios. Yeah, I knew
Oh,
that.
Lotharios. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I forgot about them.
So him
Oh.
and
Decent chance, but I don't know, man.
I think they'll both be in the Rumble because I feel like
they will.
They like to throw tag teams in there just to fill space and then have like those spots where it's like, oh look, it's just the tag team. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna work together or are they gonna eliminate each other type of deal, right?
Well, we'll give them a little bit more credit because it's him and his cousin Umberto, and they're part of the Garza family.
Yeah.
So they'll put them in there, and they'll definitely be used because they're both fantastic, and they
Right.
can probably do some cool shit before getting eliminated. But
I think there's
mid
a
card
pretty,
for life, homie.
right. I think there's a pretty decent chance of. In fact, Angel Garza, out of everybody we've looked at so far, probably has the highest chance of being in the Rumble.
Oh no, definitely.
We'll go to Angelo Dawkins. There is
He'll
no
be there.
shot that him and why can't I remember his name? Why am I so bad at remembering people's names?
Dude, I'm with you right there because I'm trying to remember his name right now too because you forgot.
I'm showing my like lack of keeping up with WWE apparently.
Why is he not
Montez
showing
Ford,
up?
Jesus!
Thank you.
Why couldn't I
Good
remember
God.
Montez Ford? They're both
God, I was
wonderful.
only
They're a
I
great tag
was
team.
only in the L's. That's why I couldn't find him on the roster. Jesus.
They're both great. They're both a great tag team. I think there's damn near 100% chance that they're both going to be in the Rumble.
Oh, they'll both be in there and they'll do some cool stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they'll either get like one will do something and get the other one eliminated accidentally, but
Yeah,
everything will be fine,
I'm
but
sure
it'll
there'll
be
be some kind of like tag team spot between the two at some point in the Rumble, but I guarantee you they'll both be in the Rumble.
fine. Angelo started getting better and he actually
Yeah.
lost a little bit of weight,
Yeah,
which is great for like being able to do what they were doing. It just made everything that he was doing much easier,
Right.
and he's looked better. Like even there's reports from backstage and stuff where they're talking about how, like, oh, we thought Montez was the only one that was going to come out of this a singles guy, but both of them
Right.
can be.
right.
I'm just
I
like,
think
just
they're
don't
great.
Break up another tag team.
That was
leave
the,
'em.
You remember when that was like the thing? Everybody was like, "Oh,
Oh,
Vince was like they were
God.
leaning on separating them." It's like, no, that's
Um,
terrible idea.
I wanted to die immediately. It was like the only thing I love right now. You're tearing apart. It's not okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
like they're one of the only good tag teams that WWE has
Oh.
right now. That's
Well, you
not
got
like
the
just two
Usos.
random people thrown together, right?
Just what's the other tag team? The Usos. Oh yeah,
The
Very
Alpha
entertaining.
Academy. I freaking love both of those dudes.
Alpha Academy is fantastic.
They're probably
Alpha
my
Academy's
favorite right
great.
now.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, now we got Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews went back to NXT, kind of like the New Day did. So I guess
And
help
I think-
uplift that. I don't think that there's much of a chance he'll be in the Rumble.
I don't know.
I mean, he's going to be one of those guys.
More likely.
Right, he's more
than
likely
anything,
than like Akira and everybody else. But if
Well-
he is, I think he'll be early and then eliminated fairly quickly.
It's not really just to uplift NXT. He's talked about it and said, I needed a reset
Yeah,
of
well,
everything.
I think there's like,
So-
I think it kind of works to go back. Some of these people,
it does for
kind of
him.
gives them.
Yeah.
Well, like you look at like Samoa Joe, like he was in NXT, then he did the main roster stuff, and then he went back
Well,
to NXT again, and then won the
His
title.
NXT run the second time was amazing, but also, and his first one was great. Anything he's ever done has been pretty damn good.
Right.
But then it's one of those things with like, his thing was actually lifting up NXT where it needed to be at that time.
Yeah.
And then with Apollo Crews, he's one of the other use cases for sending somebody back down to NXT and not it being a demotion. It's to rehab your
Right,
character because what you have been doing is just flat.
All right. Well, we got Ashante Adonis. I have never in my life heard that name.
Yes, you have.
Have I? Who is that?
It's Ashante
Oh, that's
Adonis.
Hit Row.
He's part
That's
of
the Hit Row guy.
Fucking Hit Row.
Oh,
He's one of the ones that I'm like,
shit.
oh my, yeah, you know
I
why
just
you forgot
realized
about him? Because
No,
because Swerve isn't in Hit Row anymore,
it's
so
so
nobody
funny.
gives a shit.
Like, I don't know their goddamn names. I just know them as Hit Row. I don't know their individual names. Other
His
than
name
Top
is
Dollar.
Ashanti Adonis. There's Top Dollar, and her name is B-Fab.
B-Fab, yep. Man,
And-
I hate to say it, but
Ugh.
I think they're pretty much guaranteed to be in the Rumble.
No, they will be. They will absolutely be there.
And
They
then
will
let's
absolutely be
hope
part of it
let's
and
hope
doing
that
it.
we get a nice over the top rope botch by Top Dollar again
Well,
on
I mean,
purpose,
that's-
just for the memes. That would be a high point if he memed botched an over the top rope move on purpose.
I would like the stipulation to be if they lose, if one of them doesn't win the Royal Rumble, that their contract gets terminated. And I mean that in real
It's
life.
like the only
'cause I
stipulation of the
never
Royal
wanna
Rumble
see them.
is if neither one of them win, they both get fired. Next up, we got Austin Theory, who is confirmed to be in the Rumble, and I think
Yeah,
he will
'cause
probably
he's
do
in a
pretty
match.
freaking well, but he absolutely will not win.
I
Definitely
champion,
he's probably like
square there.
last third, I would say, in the Rumble. I don't think he'd be in the first 2/3 of the match.
For sure. He will definitely be in that rear end, looking really good
Right.
at the end. You know, he'll look strong because he's one of the
They'll-
champions, and I got to give him credit. None of the championships have mattered recently, because like
Right.
you got the combined Universal WWE Championship, you got the combined Tag Championships. Nobody was really cared. They've done really well with the mid card championships.
Right.
So like
like his whole
the
gimmick right now.
Intercontinental and the American and the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Championship, it's fantastic, and he needs to look strong but still not win.
I think they
So-
finally realized that like if they're gonna let the Bloodline
Just-
hog all of the titles, we've got to make the mid card titles shine. And god damn it, dude, they've
Just-
done that here lately.
And they figured out, let Austin Theory go back to either being completely comedic like he was in NXT when he was with what's his name, Johnny Gargano. When he was with him, it was kind of comedic, and they kind of played off of Dexter Lumis too. So
Yeah.
that was fun. Let him be completely like that, or let him be the other Austin
complete-
Theory that
the
he's
opposite.
a complete bastard of a human being.
I love what they're doing with Austin Theory right now. Like I
Oh,
was
it's
not
fantastic.
aboard the Austin Theory train around like Money in the Bank and that time, but like now that like Triple H has been in charge, I feel like Austin Theory's character has been great. He's been one of my favorites.
Arrogant
now.
Austin Theory was not fun. It was not fun.
And he should
just
never have
needs to
lost
be
the
an
U.S.
asshole.
title to begin with. He
Oh,
should have
never.
kept it.
That was stupid.
But it at least worked out because he was able to have the thing going with Seth Rollins, which
Mm.
it's gonna be really interesting because Seth Rollins is also confirmed in the Rumble. So you've got Cody Rhodes, Austin Theory, and Seth Rollins. So we have like two different like scenarios with Seth Rollins in the match, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. I don't know. What I'm hoping right now with everything that's been going down, I'm hoping like because I feel like we're starting to see some of the cracks in the bloodline. So I'm hoping we're gonna start seeing some shit happen with that. And like I was talking about the contract signing, there was only two people in that ring that touched that contract: Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And Kevin Kevin Owens went out there and just destroyed everybody before the ceremony could even take place. So like, what if the contract, like, if Roman didn't sign the contract, what if Kevin and Sammy's name are on the contract?
Oh,
That could be interesting.
okay. I like this.
We've got Axiom. That he looks like an X-Man. I don't
He
know who that is.
He looks like a generic character from the TNA game.
He looks like a guy, like a luchador wearing a mask, but his face is not loaded in yet.
Yes, that's exactly what.
It's
it
like
looks
somebody
You're
took a
right.
picture of him and then on Photoshop removed his face.
Is the middle of his face also transparent on this fucking thing? Because that would be hilarious. Anyways,
Oh, I could make it transparent. We could put hell, we could put somebody else's face in there.
yes. Who is Axiom?
All right. Well, then we've got Baron Corbin, who is also confirmed to be in the Rumble.
Okay, Baron Corbin.
I think he'll do all right.
look good.
I don't think
look
he
good.
won't do anything crazy, I don't imagine, but I think he'll do fine
No.
in the Rumble. He'll probably be first half for sure.
Oh, dude, I think he'll go. Into the second half, maybe like the first 2/3 of it.
Yeah.
Because he's upper mid card. They're trying to make him
And
look better.
and his gimmick right now, the thing they've got going with JPL, I'm loving right now. Happy
Yeah,
Corbin
it's
was
less-
just the drizzling shits.
Dude, it
It
was a
was
fucking
awful.
burden to watch.
It was
That
so
was
like it
awful.
went on forever. It was like the whole idea was so good, but it's like it's something they should have ended off after like a month or two, right? But they kept it going
No,
for
it's-
so long.
They kept it going for a year.
God,
or
it was
more.
awful. So next on the list, we've got Big E. Now,
Okay, well, Big E makes me sad
well, I think Big E makes everybody sad.
right now.
Right. Well,
Usually
yeah,
makes
right now.
people happy.
I was ready to say Big E was the one that makes everybody freaking happy until the incident.
Incident.
That was
Oh.
that was kind of that was a bad way to put that. It sounded
Sounds
sounded
like
ingenuine. I mean, I wouldn't say that his chances being there are zero. They're just not very high, I don't think. And if
No, they're
he
not
is there,
high.
this is what I think could happen, right? Because obviously Kofi Kingston is in the Rumble. He has to be. Like it's just a rule. Like the first person announced for every Rumble has to be Kofi. It's just the law. So
Yeah.
that also means like Xavier Woods could be in the Rumble, but like Big
he will
E,
more than likely be in the Rumble.
right?
Rumble,
Big
so.
E could be there. Like there's really no reason he couldn't show up.
Yeah, he doesn't
He
have
could-
any
he
kind of
could
problems right now.
Absolutely,
Just-
like show up
rehabbing.
like with him, even if he's not in the match. And they could use Big E as part of Kofi's Rumble spot.
right. No, absolutely.
That could be cool. As far as his participation in the match, I don't think that'll happen. It's not.
Yeah, I don't either.
When did that
No.
happen? That happened. It happened in March.
Fuck.
We still. It's not. I thought it'd been longer than that, honestly, but it's not even been a full year yet. All right. Well, next we've got Boa. Like the
He
snake?
will enjoy some nice catering.
enjoy some nice
so,
catering.
Yeah, that's.
Are we sure
that's
he's even
definitely-
like? Is he on the roster? Did somebody like hack the website
He's
and
in
add this
NXT.
guy?
He's in NXT. I don't know, man. That could be. No, he's real. Yeah.
He's real.
Okay. I mean, he's an actual person. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even know who
I've-
this dude is. I've never seen him
I've
in NXT.
never seen this guy in my life. All right, well, then we got Bobby Lashley, who is also confirmed for the Rumble. I think we've got again. There's a lot of potential shit that we could see with Bobby Lashley because of Seth Rollins and Austin Theory. So I imagine Bobby Lashley. He'll probably be like last half. He'll
Yeah.
probably whatever his position is determined by whatever Austin Theory's position is. Realistically, I
No,
think.
wait, didn't they? No, because didn't they start doing some stuff with the Hurt Business recently?
Yes. Oh, that's something else. That's something else I wanted to mention because Omos, we'll get to later, is also in the Rumble, and you know they broke up the Hurt Business. MVP went to Omos, whatever, and like they brought Omos back, and now they've been kind of like lightly hinting at them all becoming together
Yes.
again and redoing the Hurt Business, and that would be freaking great. That would be the perfect thing for Omos to be doing. And I'd be all for it. So some kind of awesome like moment between Bobby Lashley and Omos just wrecking house would be great.
They need to eliminate each other,
Yes.
but because those are the only two that can eliminate them because they're big dudes,
well,
and they need to be the ones that make each other fall over the top rope, fighting. That would be perfect for them.
I think that goes into the next one. I'm gonna skip Booker T for now, but
Oh no, because he would win. We all know that.
Braun
Booker.
Strowman. Braun Strowman and
Braun
Omos
Strowman.
have also been they've had their rivalry and whatnot here lately, and they're both
That-
huge dudes, and I guarantee you there'll be some kind of moment between Strowman and Omos in that match.
Oh, there will. There will be a moment between Strowman, Omos, and Bobby Lashley, and then depending on who else is in it, you could also throw Brock Lesnar or what's his name? From the Alpha Academy. Big dude.
Otis,
Otis.
good old lovable Otis.
Because I love Otis. Otis is
Dude, they
fantastic.
couldn't have given him a better name. Like he just looks like an Otis.
Is the tag team when he came in from NXT. That was fun. Because they were just dudes standing around being dudes and like just talking and being cool, but like Otis talks exactly like he does now. It's just
Yeah.
like, hey, buddy. What
Oh.
the fuck are you saying?
But we can't. We skipped over Booker T. Now, like,
It's King Booker. He always wins everything. Just
like
leave him alone.
this would not be the first time an announcer was in the Royal Rumble and just stood up at their announce table, took off their suit and full wrestling gear, ready to go. But
Yeah, but this shouldn't be one of those
I
times.
don't think that'll happen. In fact, I don't think Booker T will even be there. Well, I guess he does like the pre-show stuff, doesn't he, with
He
JBL?
will be there doing the pre-show with
Yeah,
JBL.
that's true.
And that, well, whoever's there, I don't know who does the
So
pre-show.
he'll be at the
'cause I don't
Rumble.
care.
He just won't be in it. Well, we got Bray Wyatt, which I wanna point out. It's Bray Wyatt, but they have his picture as the Fiend on the website.
Yeah, I know that's weird.
I didn't
Right.
even realize that. So that's kind of an interesting note. I don't know if they're just
Is it?
lazy or if that's supposed to be some kind of clue.
I'm
But-
pretty sure I had seen this recently where it was actually just Bray Wyatt.
It could be. I don't know, but obviously
But, I mean-
he's got a match with LA Knight, so I don't. He probably won't be in the Rumble, but he could very
Mountain
well
Dew
be.
pitch black lights out match.
The-
The
that what I love about that is like they keep talking, Mountain Dew pitch black match, and then like Michael Cole or whoever be like, we don't know anything about this match. We don't know what it'll be like. We don't know the rules. All we know is that it will end by pinfall. And I'm like, wow, that's not a very exciting way to hype up a match,
Okay.
but all right.
Is this going to be like the reverse of the blindfold match where everybody else has no idea what's going on except for the wrestlers?
I think what it is it'll be like a Fiend match, right? With the red lights, but instead of a red light, it'll be purple. And
Ooh.
You can get, and the only weapons that will not get you disqualified are various cans and bottles of Mountain Dew scattered around the ring.
I back this idea. I want to see somebody get pounded with like a 12-pack of Mountain Dew.
He's gonna come out in that match with his lantern. And he's gonna open it up, and the fog will come out, and then inside is a can of pitch black Mountain Dew.
I was going the exact same place. It's just a cooler. It's not even a lamp.
Yeah. Oh God. But yeah.
Oh, you think I've been trying to light the way? I've been trying to cool this Mountain Dew the whole time. It works on
like,
kinetic
thank
energy.
God I can finally drink my.
That's why I'm swinging it.
He says this verbatim. Like, finally, I can drink my, and then he looks directly into the camera, holds up the can, label out Mountain Dew Pitch Black, and he cracks that bitch open and chugs it right there in the ring.
Winner by badass.
But yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
Not in the Rumble. I think he probably has one of the lowest chances of being in the Rumble, and that's just only because he's such a big deal right now, and there's so many other big deals in the Rumble. So him being in it and getting eliminated, I feel like would be stupid, and it doesn't make any
No.
sense. So,
Here's why he doesn't go to the Rumble, and here's why he can never go to the Rumble again. How do you actually book any of his characters in the Rumble?
all of them. Just book all of them.
You would have to. They would have
Damn
to be
it.
the
That would be
entire
amazing.
gimmick.
No, I want to see it.
I'm so mad.
Maybe next
so
year. Maybe,
mad right
maybe
now.
next year we'll get a Bray Wyatt Royal Rumble and just like all of the characters in the ring. That'd be great.
Yes. No, it's well because now we have Uncle Howdy. That's his brother. He can just
Yeah.
find other people for the other stuff. So, I mean, or the running gimmick is he gets eliminated as himself and then keeps coming back as the different gimmicks.
He
That
crawl-
would be great.
It's like all of his outfits are under the ring, and he just crawls into the ring and then changes
No,
under the
you
floor.
have him walk all the way out through the crowd at that giant arena where it's going to be at, I'm sure, and just walk out. And then you have him do the full entrance back in as each character.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how you book that because
Absolutely.
it's so stupid that it
Now-
would be exactly how Bray Wyatt would disrupt everything.
Now I want it to happen, but it would distract from Cody Rhodes for sure. Then we got Brock Lesnar, who will be enjoying a nice meal at home with his wife, and I don't think he'll be there at all. He won't even be able to enjoy nice catering. He just won't be there.
See, my nephew agreed. He screamed
Exactly.
there for a
See,
second.
that's how
So,
that's how
he-
you know we're correct.
Yeah, we're completely right.
God damn, I swear if he's in the Rumble, I'm just going to explode.
Oh, Nah.
I
nah,
think they
he's
have
done.
too
I
much
think
other
he's
stuff
good.
going right now for Brock Lesnar
And
to
I don't think
also
he
be in the
wants-
Rumble.
I don't think he wants to do anything but drive around on his tractor and whatever Dakota he's in.
God, when are we gonna another tractor match? That's what I want to see.
God, I have been, but you know what? I have to say this: the best Brock Lesnar has been Cowboy Brock Lesnar.
Exactly. 100%.
Just letting Brock Lesnar be Brock Lesnar as a real human being has actually been the most fun. Anything with Brock Lesnar, because others, I hate watching Brock Lesnar stuff.
right
But recently, it's been fun.
now. Next, we've got probably the highest likelihood of any NXT person being in the Rumble with Braun Breaker, but I still don't know that we'll see him in the Rumble.
I don't know.
If
That's
anybody
weird.
were to be in the Rumble, I think it would be him, but I don't think it will be.
I think you have him make him look strong, but make it look like, young guy mistake got him out if you use him.
Right.
Like, not paying attention to what he should. That's how you brought Braun Breaker in there, but
It'd be cool to see like Braun Breaker and like Bobby Lashley like lock up and do something in the match. That would be neat. But as I said earlier, I feel like Bobby Lashley's already got enough stuff going on.
you know what? It would be too distracting because all I could think the whole time is, wow, Braun Breaker looks like they manufacture those people in a lab. Like every Steiner is the same. They all sound the
They
same.
all
They
sound
all look the same.
Yes.
They're engineered in a lab to be the most pro wrestler ever.
How about this? How about you two bitches grow a set of balls?
Bronson Reed, he
just-
returned fairly recently, right?
Is he in NXT or
No, I think he's Raw now, I believe. Yeah, he
is he? Okay.
Yeah, he
Cool.
returned
Bronson Reed's really good.
with the Miz, right? Didn't the Miz bring him back?
See, this is again talking about how little I pay attention to this. I have no clue. If he came back with the Miz, that's a good shout, and I like him with the Miz. I like Bronson Reed a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
He might show up. Basically, if you can fit somebody from the men's roster from Raw or SmackDown on here, they should show up.
All right,
Even if it's something stupid and they're just in there and then all of a sudden they get eliminated and you don't notice, that's fine. But if it's the roster, basically that guy's going to show up unless they're booked for something else.
I think there's a fair shot of him being in like the first 10, but
Absolutely.
it's also I think there's just about as even of a chance of him not being in it at all. But
Yes.
I think it could go either way.
No, absolutely.
And we got Brooks Jensen, who will absolutely be enjoying some nice catering in the back.
He will definitely
He-
be having, finger foods and a nice Diet Coke or something.
Right.
He'll be fine.
Get some
and
of
I'm
the
gonna
carrots and the
combine-
ranch.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to combine Brooks and his friend Brutus Creed that comes up next.
I was literally
say
like,
both of these motherfuckers
Who the hell
are
is this
never
guy?
looking at that ring for the entirety of the Rumble. They're not going to know what's going on. They might look up and be like, oh, hey, look, so-and-so got eliminated.
It's like
Anyways, this is a really nice ham sandwich we got going on here.
I don't. It's like,
Like-
I've never even seen this guy, and I'm like, if I didn't know anything about wrestling, and somebody told me about the word jobber, in my
Mhm.
mind, if I created an image of what a jobber
That'd be
looks like, it would be Brutus Creed. 100%.
Yes, exactly.
Like-
1,000.
Like
That man is jobber for life.
All right. Well, then we got Butch. I think there's almost certainty that he will be in the match.
I would
With-
hope so.
Since Sheamus is going to be in the match. I don't know, because Sheamus and Drew are a tag team now, which has the best name ever, the Banger Bros, which is definitely not a porn channel. But is Butch
Wait.
and what's his
Wait.
face?
Wait, go back.
What?
Did you say banger, bro?
Banger Bros. Yes.
Quite a mouthful there, Meg, right? Quite a mouthful, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, I didn't know that.
Yes. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. The tag team is the Banger Bros.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So like,
Fantastic.
they got that going on, right? But I don't know if Sheamus still has like, Butch and, shit, what's his name? God, why can't I not remember names?
The other
I
English guy,
hate that I
one
have
of those
to, I
guys.
hate that I have to say this, but it's the only way that I know him. The guy that broke Big E's neck, that guy.
You know what?
can't remember it
This
either.
is one of those things where you're not remembering, and I'm struggling to remember to try and make up for it. So now I'm forgetting too. Where did he go? No, seriously, what's his name?
Ridge Holland. There it is. Found it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's right. I don't know
I
if
mean-
he's gone by Ridge Holland the whole time.
I like Butch and
That
Ridge
might be part of the
Holland,
problem.
but I don't know now because as Sheamus is going to be in the Rumble, but I think Sheamus has got the deal going with Drew right now. So I guess it's possible that Butch and Ridge Holland won't be in the Rumble since they're not really doing their tag team at the moment. And then we got Byron Saxon. Obviously, he's going to come in at number 30 and win.
I hate everything about what you just said.
I-
All of it.
You know, like they had that whatever year it was. They had the Royal Rumble where literally every single person in the announce team was in the Rumble. Booker, Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, like all of them. So I was like, I mean,
You
it's
can do
possible.
that once. You can do that once, exactly as you said it, where everybody's at the announce table, and as it goes, you just see them all stand up, strip down, go in,
Yeah.
fight, come back in, and put their stuff. Like one time, you get away with that, and it has to be exactly what they did.
It was
and that's
pretty
it.
perfect. It was pretty perfect. All right, well then we got Cameron Grimes.
I want Cameron Grimes
I-
because Cameron Grimes is fun.
I would love to see him in the Rumble. I think he along with Braun Breaker. I think they've got
Yes.
like I don't think they'll be in the Rumble, but as far as NXT guys go, I think they have a higher chance than some of the others for sure.
Cameron Grimes is fun. He needs to be on main roster. I like him. But yeah, he still that NXT chance. So who knows what they're gonna do with him at this point, or if they think he's ready or not. So I like Cameron Grimes, and if he showed up, I'd be cool with it.
Continue off of that, we got Carmelo Hayes, which would be another one I would imagine high on the list.
I
of
think he's actually
NXT
higher
guys.
than Cameron Grimes.
No, I agree. Carmelo Hayes is probably the highest so far of NXT guys that would be in the Rumble.
him and Braun are the highest, definitely for sure. But he's definitely higher than Cameron Grimes.
And since
That's-
Carmelo Hayes doesn't have a belt, like that could
True.
be a good way to get him to the main roster. Cedric Alexander, I'm gonna be real. I forgot that he was even on the roster. Cedric Alexander, I think, he's someone right now that's kind of lost. I don't think they have anything for him. I think he will be enjoying some nice catering. Maybe a
Can I be
small
real?
chance of being a filler guy, but
Can I be real with you for a second?
What?
They've never known what to do with Cedric Alexander.
well, they had him
He's just
and
been
Shelton
there.
Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, which was
That is the only thing that has worked. Everything else, it's just like, hey, let's put Cedric Alexander in this match because we
Right.
know he's good, but he's essentially going to get pinned by Drew this week. That's who he's going to
Right.
get pinned by. We have to make Drew look good.
I think
they
Cedric
don't know what to
Alexander,
do.
he needs to go back to NXT with Paulo Cruz.
He needs a little bit of rehab too.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you throw him back in with Hurt Business, since Hurt Business has been apart for a while,
Right.
I think it would work better because I do
Right.
like a lot of people like him with Shelton Benjamin and with everybody there.
Right.
And, I mean, MVP makes
Like
everybody.
they could get like
look good.
Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley, MVP, Omos, and have this big faction. I would be down.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, we got Chad Gable. I think there is damn near 100% chance that he will be in the Rumble.
Oh, he'll be there. He might be there for a little while. I don't think he'll get eliminated early, but he could.
Since
depending on if they
he'll probably be in there with Otis, I imagine. So
wanna
they'll-
go somewhere in
they'll
there.
probably have like with all the other tag teams that I'm sure are also in it. I'm sure they'll probably have some kind of neat tag team spot that they'll do.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
he probably won't make it very far.
No, if they want to continue playing up the comedy part of it, then they'll just play up the comedy and use him
Right.
as a comedy heel and just throw him out for something. The fucked up thing about that is Chad is such a good wrestler.
He's so
He
he's
could
not
be
he's a
way
good,
more than that.
he's a good wrestler and good on the mic. He's so good.
Dude, he found the he found that footing, and he's been really good.
He's
The
one of my
worst thing they ever
favorites
did
right
with
now.
him is stick him with the Shorty G stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid. I hated it. So did everybody else, apparently. But that was so bad.
All right, we got Channing Stacks Lorenzo. All right, this is exactly what's going to
Okay.
happen to this guy, right? He's going to go to the back to enjoy some nice catering, but security is going to get him along the way and kick him out of the building as he tells them, wait, I'm supposed to be here. I'm a WWE superstar. He's like, yeah, nice try, buddy. And then he gets kicked out in the parking lot. Who the hell is this guy? He's wearing a fedora and he's got a cut in his eyebrow. Like,
He's got something to do with the little weird mafia thing that they have going on in NXT right now. He's one of the henchmen. He's alright, but I mean, that's definitely a mid-card gimmick for until you get rid of it. So he's inconsequential. He'll have a nice time backstage, dodging the security. Do you want to know the least believable person as a wrestler, though? Charlie Dempsey, despite the fact that
oh
he
shit,
is...
you mean that's not the long lost Von Erich brother?
Well, it's funny about that because you know who Charlie Dempsey is, right?
No, I sure don't.
I'm
Is he one of the Von
pretty
Erichs?
sure- No, I'm pretty sure that's Regal's son.
Oh, dude, I can see it. Look at his
Yeah.
face, dude. That is absolutely.
Like his
That's-
dad.
That's so weird because, like, you look at him at first glance, he looks like a goddamn Von Erich, and then
He
you
does,
and then
a
you
little
look
bit.
at his face, and you're like, I can see the William Regal there. I can see
Yeah, I
it.
know. As soon as I was like, pretty sure that's William Regal's son, it was like, nope, that's it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. To the next person.
Cody Rhodes. He's gonna come in last 10, and he's gonna have some kind of epic showdown with Seth Rollins, and he's gonna win the Rumble.
I would assume what they want to do with him is make him look like he's having to fight the whole time.
Yeah.
So throw him in early.
Well,
Make
oh
him
yeah.
fight
That's
the whole time.
yeah. That's regardless. I think there is damn near 100% chance that he will win the Rumble.
Dude, I'm
It's
totally
almost
on board
guaranteed.
with you on that. It's almost guaranteed he will
I
absolutely
think there's very
make it.
few options other than him.
No, you're absolutely right. There's a couple,
Right.
but none that are satisfying to me as Cody is because some of the other ones that you could potentially throw in there is somebody we talked about before with Sami Zayn and stuff.
Right.
So perfect to bring him back after he's been hurt, been away.
He
And the
he
whole
has
point
to.
was he
Something
was
has to
supposed to
big
get the
has to
championship.
happen. After all this time away,
Absolutely.
like he literally leaves AEW. He's in WWE for this short bit of time. Gets injured. He's out for like 5 months. Like he has something big has to happen in the Royal Rumble with Cody Rhodes. It just has to.
Oh, for sure.
All right, we got Commander Aziz.
He will
And-
be enjoying a giant plate in catering because that is a large man.
In fact, he may just eat the catering and then make everybody else angry, and the WWE ends up having an impromptu street fight with Commander Aziz versus all of the other people we mentioned that would be hanging out at catering.
If that's an inset during the match, I'm all right with it. If they start their own Royal Rumble in catering during the Royal Rumble,
Royal Rumble street fight.
that is the best, most shit show booking. That is like
I'd be down.
something Russo would do, but it could be done well.
All right, well,
Ever.
Corey Graves will be sitting on his ass, staring at the ring. Probably unable to enjoy nice catering because he's got a job to do, but that job is not being in that ring. Cruz del Toro will be enjoying some nice catering.
I have no idea who Cruz del Toro
He's
is.
the
He's with Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, absolutely
Okay.
will be enjoying nice catering if he's there at all.
He might come out with somebody with the other guys from Phantasma, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I think of all of the tag teams, they're the least likely to be in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, they might come out with Santos, but that would be the only way.
We got Damian Priest. Surprisingly, he's not announced for the Royal Rumble, but I think it's pretty goddamn gonna happen. Like, I think there's pretty much 100% chance he's gonna be in it with Finn
I'm
Balor
banking on- I'm
and
banking
Dominic.
on that. Yes, because
They'll have
we're
the whole
all
Judgment Day in the
expecting-
match.
Because Dominic's father, be in the match. We're also all expecting Edge to come back.
Shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So that's another thing for Judgment Day as well.
Judgment Day will probably have some kind of spot. They'll probably all be eliminated in some way that makes the crowd just fucking explode. I don't know who Damon Kemp is. He's right up there with Mr. Brutus with the Jobber of the Year award.
So we're gonna go with the fact that these guys are gonna. Oh, Damon is in NXT. I know the guy.
Damon and
He's
Dante easily enjoying catering.
Yeah, no, they will have a nice time backstage. Maybe be part of that second Rumble we talked about.
Yeah, and the catering Rumble.
We got. I mean, up next there's Dexter Lumis now.
Dexter
So,
Lumis, I think, could be in the Rumble. Is the Miz announced for the Rumble? He is not.
Know.
But if it would be awesome. Everybody shat on the storyline between Dexter Lumis and the Miz. I fucking loved it. It was so goofy and dumb.
It was
and
so stupid.
I just enjoyed the shit out of it.
No, it was fine. I enjoyed it because it was stupid. Exactly what it was.
I want to see his ass pop up from under the ring. That's how he enters. He just sticks his head out
literally
of the
the
apron.
only thing I was about to say is that if he doesn't like crawl out from the crowd or from underneath the ring or some weird place that he doesn't need to be, like have him crawl out from underneath the announcer's desk randomly. That would be hilarious.
Yes.
That they didn't even notice that he was
like
there, and then he crawls out and then just walks around and walks into the ring. That would be the best ever.
It pans to Cole and Graves. They're just sitting there, and then like Dexter Lumis just slowly emerges in between the both of them.
No, he like puts his hand up and they like start moving out of the way slowly, like backing up. Like, what the fuck?
No,
is this?
I got a better one. They're just sitting there talking, and then Michael Cole just looks at Corey and is like, "Why do you got your hand on my leg?" He's like, "What do you mean, Cole? I don't have my hand on your leg." And then Dexter Lumis pops up.
He's holding his hands exactly like he always does, with the pin in between it where they're like crossed, and he's like, "I don't have my hands down there."
That could be fun though.
Shit.
Probably won't do much.
Dexter Lumis. No. Yeah.
Probably won't do much, but it would probably be fun to see him in the Rumble do something fun. Dijak. I don't even know. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Dijak.
He's had several names, right?
It was Dijakovic.
That's what it was.
And
then Slapjack
Ilya Dijakovic.
Or was he T-Bar?
Oh, I don't remember.
What was his, he was one of those guys, but I don't remember which one he was. I don't remember the name. I think it was T-Bar. What an awful time for him.
It up right now. It's T-Bar because that's what his name is still on Wikipedia.
He talks about, I know he's tweeted about it, like the T-Bar thing several times. I always hated it for good reason. Well, Dolph Ziggler, I think there's a pretty good chance of him being in the Rumble. He is one of those guys like The Miz that are just, they're perfect for making others look great. And that's exactly what Dolph Ziggler would do in that match. Probably wouldn't do a whole lot, make some people look good, and then get eliminated.
Hit a super kick, do something else.
Right.
It's fine.
All right, then Dominic. This one I'm excited about.
Listen, prison changes a man.
It does. It does.
Yeah, he's got a fucking teardrop tattoo now.
Dude, oh my god. And like every Dominic Mysterio with Judgment Day has been the absolute definition of trust the process.
Oh God, it has been.
It's finally we finally gotten to this point where I think they finally figured out something that has worked.
Yeah,
And
you know what they
just been
figured
so
out?
fucking funny.
They figured out that he's awful. He's actually worse on the mic than his dad, and his dad is
I think
fucking Eddie.
Well, I think what's funny is like I don't think he's terrible on the mic, but I think what the problem with him is he's not very good at selling it with like his face and the way he talks.
He's 21 and looks like he's 15.
That's
He
true.
looks like an
That is
overgrown
true.
15-year-old Mexican kid that you see that's the one that's got the mustache. And I'm like, oh, damn, you're right. It's coming in nice, homie. Nice.
But he's
that's the one that we're talking about.
It's like a lot of the big like promo guys, the dudes who do mics regularly, like they've got that actor thing down where they can really sell what they're saying. Dom
None
cannot
of
do
that
that.
there.
He like even if what he's saying on the mic is fine, he's not good at selling what he's saying.
Yeah, that doesn't exist for him. There's nobody takes him serious. When
But
it comes to
I
anything. He sounds like
swear
a kid.
to the Lord, if we do not see a father-son Royal Rumble like elimination moment, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, it'll be there.
Ray,
That'll
this
have to be there.
this needs to be the match where Ray finally is like, "Fuck this shit," and whoops his ass and throws him out of the ring. This needs to be that match.
This needs to be the start where he starts just
The
beating
feud.
crap out of his kid.
This needs to be the father-son feud. This needs to be the start of it. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Drew Gulak, catering.
Unfortunately, he's really good.
He might be organizing the catering. Honestly,
I don't know, man.
he seems like the kind of guy that likes to organize things.
He looks like he brings like plantains for kids to eat at soccer practice. Would you like a Cuties orange?
Cuties orange. Forgot those were a thing.
I love those.
Yeah, those are great. All right, Drew McIntyre is in the Rumble. Said there's all kinds of shit like with Sheamus, and that they could do.
He'll be there.
Drew
It's
will
fine. I don't
probably
know what
like
they're gonna
he'll
do.
probably do, you know, like he'll probably be in there for a little bit. I don't think he has anything like crazy that he would need to do in the match right now.
Drew kind
But-
of needs to go away right now and just be used where he needs to be used
Right.
because he's been at the top for so long, like top of the card for a while. You got to kind of cycle him back through.
Duke Hudson will be joining his friend in catering.
Yeah, Chase. Yeah, can chase you. Yeah. The whole
Edge.
class can be there.
Edge.
Ooh.
It would be exciting to see him in the Rumble. I will say, but I said earlier, I feel like they've already got so much going on with like the top guys. So I don't know what they would do with Edge unless he came in like made somebody look good and got eliminated fairly quickly. I guess I don't know.
He would eliminate himself, eliminating somebody
Right.
because he's going to be coming back. Because the last thing that happened before he went away was his wife getting a concerto.
Right?
So he's a little angry. He may not even make it into the match other than just to get in and pull Finn out of it.
That's what I was just about to
So-
say. It would be really cool to see him come back and like reignite that rivalry with Finn Balor. Who is Idris Enofe?
Enjoying catering is what he is.
Yeah, he's gonna be enjoying the shit out of catering for sure.
Yep.
I don't even know who that is.
Just NXT
Another
guy. I
NXT
don't think
guy.
I've seen much from him, so
We got
Not that I've
Elias.
noticed. I think Elias will get put in because everybody likes
Right.
Elias.
He'll be one
and-
of those guys like Dolph Ziggler. Well, they'll just kind of throw to fill in, and he'll probably be in it for like a short bit and then get eliminated if
Yes.
he's in it at all.
Yes.
The freaking Elton Prince and his tag team partner. I don't imagine they would be in the Rumble.
I don't know. Do you think they're moving
But-
him up?
That's what I was just about to say. As
Because
far
they
as
lost?
like tag teams from NXT, they probably have the highest chance of being in the Rumble. But
Yeah, I don't think they're going to use him for
But-
the Rumble. I think they'll use him for something with the Usos or whoever has the championships at that point.
right.
So I think, yeah, he's not coming in. Fine.
All right, then we got
Neither is Eric.
yeah,
I don't think.
Eric and Ivar. I think out of all of the main roster tag teams, this is another one
Yeah.
because I feel like like the Street Profits will be in there. I guarantee Alpha Academy will be in there. So at that point, I feel like we're getting too many tag teams. Like the New Day will probably also be in there. So the Viking Raiders being in there also, I think that's probably unlikely.
Especially since they've been trying to make them look like a formidable force and then they job them out to fucking Drew and Sheamus.
Yeah, like they've just
Why?
been kind of unfortunate here for a while. Finn Balor, I think there's pretty much a 100% chance of him being in it. So it'd be cool to see him do something with Edge. I'm sure they'll have something with the Judgment Day going on.
I love Finn Balor, but even
I do
I'm
too.
kind of like, Jesus Christ.
I don't
Maybe
think he'll
Edge should
do
beat the
much.
shit out of
I
him.
think he'll just kind of he'll be like we're saying like Dolph Ziggler and all of them. I think he'll be in it, but I don't think he'll really do a whole lot.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Who is? Oh, that's Imperium.
Gable Steveson
Well, I was just skipping over him because I forget. I don't think
is going to show up. Not really. I hope
Gable
not.
Stevenson
Actually, I
will
hope-
be in the crowd, and then after the match is
Again.
over, we'll enjoy some nice catering.
Fucking just stick him in the crowd, and that's his gimmick from here on out. I don't want to see him in ring.
Now,
Yeah, Giovanni Vici probably won't be there.
Gunther is in the Royal Rumble, so it
Mhm.
is possible that more than likely Imperium will also be in the Rumble.
Okay, well, Giovanni might show up then.
It's possible. I think as far as like the factions or like groups, I think there may be a lesser chance of Imperium being in there, but as opposed to like Judgment Day, where Judgment Day will almost guaranteed be in the Rumble, all of them. Hell, Rhea Ripley maybe even be in the Rumble, in the men's Rumble. All right, well, Grayson Waller catering. Gunther is in the Rumble. I'm sure he will probably do fucking great.
Yeah.
I think he'll be one of the like big guys in the match. I think he'll have like
Oh,
one of the higher like
totally.
amount of people eliminated in the whole thing.
Absolutely.
But definitely won't win.
No, he'll look like Gunther does.
He will look
like, all
fucking
the
great, and then probably be eliminated close to the end. That he'll
Mhm.
have probably have some moments with Sheamus.
time. Oh yeah. Smacking the living crap out of each other.
That'll be great. I think Gunther will be one of the highlights of the whole show.
Guru Raj, definitely NXT.
Yep.
Hank Miller, you can throw in there as well. NXT,
Mhm.
nice catering.
Partner Humberto will be with Angel Garza, where like I think it's possible. As far as like tag teams go, but then again, so we got so many tag teams that are more than likely going to be in there. I feel like adding them to might be too much.
I have no idea.
I don't know who that is, but god damn, would you
have
look at that
never-
blazer, dude?
I have never. Dude, look at his whole attire.
I love
It's a
that.
fucking dumpster fire, but it's also awesome.
I want a damn watermelon blazer. Where can I
You
buy
should-
one?
No, if you go in and look, there's another one where it's his blazer, but it's a yellow one with his face all over
I
it.
see it.
It's the best.
Oh.
I hate everything about it, but it's so
Yeah, I
good.
don't know who this guy is, but he knows how to dress, and I'm here for it. But his ass is going to be looking really, really great in catering. Oh, we got Dragunov. That
Ilya
would
Dragunov
that would be cool to see, but probably not going to happen.
Nah, he can stick around in NXT for a little while.
Yeah.
Not that he needs it. He's really good, but it's what he's doing is fun there. So, use him in main roster. I don't give a shit. Just use Ilya Dragunov. He's really good.
Right. Well, Ivar will be joining his tag partner
Uh-huh.
for sure. More than likely in catering.
Uh-huh.
As I said, I don't think. I mean, they can't have every tag team in the Rumble.
Yeah,
And
I
I
wouldn't.
don't imagine
honestly, I wouldn't
they're
use
gonna
the
be in it.
Viking Raiders. I wouldn't use the Viking Raiders at all.
All right. Well, I think the next three we can kind of.
Jagger
Catering.
Reed is one of those weird ones that is with Joe Gacy.
Right.
Javier Bernal, I don't know about. Actually, JD McDonough,
That was the one I was gonna say.
that was
if-
the only one.
of the three, if any of those like three were gonna appear, it would probably be him, but still probably unlikely.
Oh, yeah, more than likely.
All right, Jerry the King Lawler will not be in the Royal Rumble because he decides to be in a match on Raw 30 tomorrow, and he gets injured.
Is it gonna be Jerry versus Flair?
Oh my God, we don't want to watch somebody die on television, do we?
Oh, I mean,
Who's the one
they're
that's gonna?
trotting him out.
Who's the one that's gonna die though? Is the question. Who's gonna die first?
I mean, flip a coin either way. It's about the same distance. What's it matter?
All right, well, then we got the Bloodline, the Usos.
Oh God.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know that they'll be. Will they be in the Rumble? I mean, I feel like they kind of have to if Sammy's gonna be in the Rumble, right?
I think they'll be in the Rumble.
But the thing is,
because
the Usos and Sammy both have not been confirmed from the Rumble, as far as I can tell.
Well, I bet you they will be there because what they will do is they will force the whole idea will be, one of us has to win this
Right.
because then we can challenge somebody else besides Roman.
Yeah, in order for like, I feel like the Sammy storyline to like progress further, I think they like them two and Sammy would have to be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
It would be a good. There's so many things that they could do with Kevin, Sammy, and the Usos in the Rumble. I guarantee the last group of people like I could see Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens like as like the last group of people in that match.
So my options on this, and it depends on how you would go about it, what you really want to accomplish.
Yeah.
With getting the belt off Roman Reigns. There's a few different options. Obviously, we've already talked about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is I think he's gonna win it, and I think that's the process the storyline that they're gonna go with, which I completely think is the easiest one to go with.
Yep.
And just do that. Cody Rhodes wins. How does he win? Sammy's the last guy. Sammy gets in trouble because he doesn't win.
Right.
Sammy gets kicked out. Well, Kevin's there to help him.
That could work. That could
So
work just fine.
that is an easy way for all of that to be resolved. And then that screws up everything. Something happens to the Usos while they're like, have Kevin and Sammy do stuff with the Usos. Have something happen to Solo Sikoa and the Usos,
right,
while Sammy and Kevin are fighting them to where they can't come out and help.
Right.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know. That's how Cody Rhodes is able to get the one up on Roman Reigns, is because Roman doesn't have his family around him.
Right.
So he doesn't have that help. I think that's going to be the best option.
Yeah.
The best thing. That's just my. I'm sure it won't do that.
They're not announced for the Rumble, but like it's just.
Right.
We do still have one more week though, and obviously they've got some big stuff planned for tomorrow.
They will yell and scream about stuff tomorrow,
and The Rock will come out. We'll hear the "If you smell
what the Rock is cooking."
I swear to God, if that big-headed motherfucker, I swear to God, he won't come out. He might show up there, but have you heard all the stuff about what they said about him being at WrestleMania?
Well, yeah, I've heard that he talked about that he probably wouldn't be like in shape in time for WrestleMania.
Oh no, yeah, he would not be in. What the exact phrase was from him was, "I'm not gonna be in cardio shape to wrestle. I could still pick some bitch up and throw him, but I can't run the ropes right now."
Right. We've got another like 3-pack here. Jinder Mahal, Joaquin Wilde, and Joe Coffey. I don't know who those last two are. I think they'll be enjoying catering.
Joe Coffey will definitely be enjoying catering. A cup of coffee in the big time. And then Joaquin Wilde, I don't know, man. You got a funky name, and I don't know who you are. He looks like a weird look.
Wish brand Max Caster.
Okay, yes, but he also looks like oh, nope, that's right. Is he part of Legado del Fantasma?
Oh, yeah, he is. He is.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, he's the one that looks like a Final Fight character. That's right. Okay, they all kind of do, but he's the worst. So he's the other part of that tag team. I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to this.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be in the Rumble, given all the
be,
other tag teams.
Jinder Mahal might be, because he is a former WWE World Champion.
Jinder Mahal is going to win an impromptu Money in the Bank ladder match they have in the pre-show, and he's going to cash in his case for the world title at the end of the show.
And lose. Okay, Joe Gacy, I don't think will be there.
No, I love Joe Gacy, though.
I love him, too.
He's great.
I want Joe Gacy to do everything, because I want him to have to be in a weird meta like storyline with Bray Wyatt.
We've got a black square named John Cena.
I can't see it.
I know, it's just a black square.
Okay, yeah, okay, I want to make sure. God.
I mean, I think John Cena could. I think it's pretty. He could be there possibly. Again, if he was in the Rumble, what the fuck is he gonna do in the Rumble? There's already too much stuff going on.
He will go in there and get eliminated by a bunch of guys. He'll look good. But if he's there, it'll be a double entrance. It'll be one for him and one for his bald spot.
You can see that thing from space.
That fucker, it shined light and created lens flare when he was on TV. Okay, it's there. Sir, you are hiding it from no one. Just cut your hair. I don't care what Warner Brothers tells you.
Johnny Gargano, I always forget about him. 'Cause I don't
Will
feel
be
like
there.
he's doing enough.
Because they don't know what to do with him right now.
I think he would
know
be
why.
a good filler guy for the Rumble.
Absolutely. He will be a good guy to go in there and do some weird stuff and have some fun. So yeah, I think he'll be there.
Jobber of the Year apparently has a tag team partner named Julius Creed. I'm pretty sure, isn't that the same singlet the other guy was wearing,
Yeah,
Brutus?
no, you are right. I have no idea. That is jobber number 2.
Oh, and then, shit, I forgot, who's Josh Briggs? I didn't even see that guy. That's how much
jobber
of a,
number
I was
3.
gonna say,
I don't know.
he was more invisible than John Cena on this list.
Listen, if anybody's hearing this, whoever's watching this and seeing this, yeah, I'm sure they're fine. If
Right.
they're your favorite wrestler,
I'm just
they're
not
fine.
knowledgeable on NXT.
I have.
There's too
I'm just
much
gonna be
wrestling to watch, and I'm not gonna make time to watch NXT as well.
NXT is full of jobbers for a reason.
Well, I mean, yeah,
So-
that's kind of the whole point of it.
Carl Anderson wins it. Carl Anderson's winning it over Cody Rhodes. That's it.
I think Carl Anderson and fucking what's his name?
Uh-huh.
The other guy. What's his name?
You want
The
to
partner.
keep going?
I don't remember his
Wanna try
name.
it? You can't remember his name?
Gallows.
There you go.
I don't think they'll be in the Rumble because AJ Styles is injured. And they had that thing going, and then AJ Styles got injured, so I think Carl Anderson and Gallows are probably kind of just chilling for a bit until
Listen,
AJ comes back.
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson
Luke Gallows, that's his first name. I couldn't remember his first name.
will be at Carl's home so that they can be made fantastic food by Carl's hot Asian wife.
Oh, yeah, Karen Cross.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
dude, almost skipped over him.
I hope he goes in there just to cause havoc
well,
and
he's
screw with Rey Mysterio.
he is in the Rumble. He is one
Okay.
of the confirmed. And
So-
I feel like there's several things that he could do. He could do shit with Drew again. I think
Well-
he needs because I think he had a good thing going with Drew, but it was kind of short lived. So I think something needs to happen in this match to give him purpose. Like he needs to.
Well, no, he's
feud with
got
something.
purpose right now. He's already got one started. He's been attacking Rey Mysterio
That's right. I forgot
and
about
throwing,
that.
and Scarlett's been throwing tarot cards at him. I don't know. At least these don't light on fire, and she screws that up too. And I like him against Rey Mysterio because it's just bullying at this point.
It's
really all it
literally-
is.
It's literally
hilarious.
bringing back what made Rey Mysterio famous in the first place.
Fighting
Being
a
this
big dude.
little guy fighting these giant dudes. Kevin Owens is not confirmed
Because
for the
he's
Rumble because he's
supposedly-
in the title match. But I don't really see any reality where he won't also be in the Rumble. Like,
I do.
I think he's got to.
I
be.
absolutely do. I can see it because he's going to be used exclusively for that match. That's the focus. That's the big thing
Right.
for his story. So you want to put the flow in to be here's these to break this monotony up a little bit. This is your bathroom match, which I believe is what we will call probably the Bray Wyatt thing will be the bathroom match because everyone's
And
gonna be
that's-
like,
God,
"What the fuck is this?"
it's so
I'm gonna go take a
unfortunate
piss.
because I don't know a whole lot about LA Knight, but what I've seen from LA Knight has been great. And I fucking love Bray Wyatt, and it's like this big return match, and they used it to be a fucking advertisement for Mountain Dew, and I feel like it soiled the whole thing.
Getting back on
Kofi
track.
Kingston will
Kofi
do
won't
some
get it.
wild crackhead shit. Some crazy ass spot like he normally does. Hopefully this
Yep.
year he doesn't fuck it up.
Oh,
Last
that
year was so unfortunate.
that was
he
so
he
sad.
fucked up
They
the
tried
spot.
so hard.
That was really sad to see. But as I was talking, like when we were talking about Big E, like Big E could come back and just be at ringside, and Kofi could do
He
some
could
kind of
carry
crazy
him.
spot with Big E.
Just carry Kofi from one side of the ring to the other. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, and then we forgot Kit Wilson. He'll be joining.
No, we
his-
didn't.
he'll-
We
he'll-
already talked
He'll
about
be
that.
joining
They're gonna be-
his partner. In
You know
catering.
what? You know what I want to happen? I want there to be a crossover between what is it? They Pretty Deadly? Is that what their name is?
Yep.
Pretty Deadly and the male model thing on
Yeah.
SmackDown. That's what needs to happen,
That
and that
would-
could happen backstage at catering.
Yeah, catering. Yeah, with Commander Aziz street fight.
Yes,
LA Knight will not be in the Rumble.
unfortunate, but we do have LA Knight
at least
in
he has a purpose at least for the night.
a
So
completely blank. I don't know, man. Anyways, LA Knight's good. I like him.
he's great.
Glad
he
he's
won't
there.
be in the Rumble. He's already got like a
Glad
big
he's
match.
doing something.
I really hope that the gimmick match isn't going to suck, but I guess we'll see what happens. Logan Paul will come out with a microphone and promote his next crypto scam on the stage.
Oh. I was gonna say that he would be watching the Royal Rumble from a interrogation room at the FCC or FTC, sorry, Federal Trade Commission. That's what's gonna happen. He'll be like, "I'm here for a conversation. Can you turn on the Royal Rumble? I really like wrestling."
And then Ludwig Kaiser, it goes with what we were talking about earlier. Like I don't know if they'll be in the Rumble, but I think they'll be there in some capacity since Gunther is going to be in the Rumble.
They always make an entrance with Gunther,
Right.
so they'll just throw him in there for that.
Then Luke Gallows, same talking about Carl Anderson.
Again,
I don't think
being
he'll
fed
be
by
in there.
Carl
because
Anderson's hot Asian wife, so it'll be fine.
I don't think they'll be in there since AJ Styles is injured, and that was kind of where the story was going with them. So I think they'll just kind of take a nice break for a couple months or so until AJ Styles is recovered. Who is
Okay.
Mossy?
Okay, I'm gonna cover this whole row for you. That's Mace.
Mace.
That's the dude that used
Why
to
is
be
it
in,
spelled with a
in-
period?
because he's part of the male model thing.
Why does the C have a scrotum?
Dude, that's okay. The French are very offended by you right now. And then on the other side of this is Mansoor. That's his tag team partner.
Yeah.
And they probably will be there for a comedy gimmick or to get eliminated by somebody just for fun.
Madcap
and then
Moss.
Moss
Entering
is
at number
going to
4,
be there.
eliminated, like the second person eliminated in the Royal Rumble. That's my prediction.
Well, I think they'll give him a little bit more than that. I think
I love
needs
Madcap
to
Moss,
go back
but
as
I
winning.
don't see any reality where
Dude.
he will do anything in that match. I do think he
His-
will be in it, though.
Current gimmick is so generic and it's so
He
sad.
is so generic right now. It's
just
really
the
unfortunate.
black tights.
That's
Dude,
that's what's
it's not
kind of
even like
sad.
anything else. It's just the pure black tights, like your create a character
Right.
number 4.
That's
like-
what's so sad was Baron Corbin's awful Happy Corbin gimmick that went on too long. The best thing
ruined
that
Madcap.
Madcap fucking did was that. He was so
Yeah,
great
no.
during that, and then like
Yeah.
he had a face turn, and then he comes back as generic man number 3.
Well, he came back as Riddick Moss, but he doesn't. He's still dressing with like just the fucking black tights, and it's annoying.
Yeah, he
'Cause it
needs
just looks
something.
so like nothing. Anybody like it doesn't matter who you are. If you come back out in pure black, you got to be some sort of like, even somebody like the House of Black. None of them come out in straight up black. It's
Right.
like black and white or black and a color to try and get something. You
Yeah.
can't just be running straight
Needs,
black like you look like you went to the store and bought those underwear.
He needs like a
that's what you
design
do.
or a logo or
Yes.
something. He needs a personality.
A pattern, anything.
Right.
It would be fine.
Um,
Malik Blake, we're gonna just skip. That's okay.
Catering.
Oh look, Mark Coffee.
There's 2
catering.
coffees?
Yeah, they're brothers. They,
All right.
they
The
have a
Coffee
weird
brothers are going to be enjoying some nice coffee and catering.
thing. Yep.
Matt
I
Riddle
forgot who
will
he was.
be getting fucking wasted at home.
He will be.
He will not be
so
allowed
high.
to partake in catering. He's just going to
will
get
be s-
blazed in his living
He will
room.
be so high that he'll be eating nothing
Bruh.
but Funyuns and forget that the Royal Rumble was even on. Bro,
Or
oh
the,
dude, is
or
the
the
Rumble
opposite.
on? I completely forgot.
there's 2 scenarios. There's that, or there's the opposite scenario where he shows up to the Royal Rumble. He's like, "Yo, guys, all right, when's my match tonight?" It's like, "Hey, man, you can't be in the building. You're suspended. What are you doing here?" It's like, "Oh, shit, my bad,
Shit.
bro." All right, then we got Michael Cole Good old Michael Cole. Is there a chance that Michael Cole's going to bring out the orange singlet?
If he is,
Beats?
if he does, I'm triggering the sniper I have placed in the building because there's no fucking way I'm allowing that to happen. Sniper is there for another scenario that we are so close to talking about.
I don't know who Mike Rome is.
I don't know either. Just
Some guy with a microphone.
He's got a nice little corsage on his thing.
He might be the
whatever.
catering organizer, realistically.
He might actually. He might be the caterer.
He is.
He
Yeah,
looks
he's
like-
Mike Rome just is the caterer. Montez Ford will. as I
Montez
said,
Ford will
I
be
think
one
they
of the
will
last few.
absolutely. Him and his partner will both the Street Profits will be in the match. I almost can guarantee it.
Oh yeah, the Montez. One of them will get eliminated quickly, and I think it'll be, or not quickly, but quicker.
Mr. McMahon will make his return at the Royal
That's
Rumble.
the real reason I have the sniper. That's the reason.
He will make his return at the Royal Rumble. He will return with the 24/7 championship belt and declare him the new champion. Except he just holds onto the belt forever and doesn't allow anybody to challenge him for it.
I mean, I'm cool with that, but also not.
Mr. Stone, I'm assuming, is a manager for somebody.
He's somebody somewhere doing something.
Catering. He's
In
doing
catering.
catering. Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali. I hope he's out.
I think he'll be in it.
I hope so.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali, he had that match with Solo. They could continue that kind of
like that.
rivalry thing during the Royal Rumble as well with him and Solo.
They're really good mid card right now. They can
Yeah.
move up very easily, but they're very good where they're at.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty high chance that he's in the Rumble. Nathan Frazier, Odyssey Jones, Oral Mensah, and Noah Dar catering.
Yes.
And Odyssey Jones is the one that slams Commander Aziz through the catering table after he steals all the food
Yes.
during the street fight.
Yes. Absolutely.
And then Omos, obviously, Omos is in the Rumble. It's already been confirmed. Omos,
Yeah,
as I
we've
said, this is
already
where
talked about
we'll
that.
see the Hurt Locker be reunited, but with Omos included. Like I think that's
Yep.
almost guaranteed.
I'm not paying attention to Omos. Anytime he's on TV, I'm like, oh,
Right.
look, other channel.
He's like the great Khali. He's just a big man doing big man things. Like it just is what it is.
Got a mouthpiece and everything. You don't need nothing. Anyway, Oral Mensa.
Yeah, I included him in the last group of people for catering.
Oh, that's right, you did. But we got Otis.
Otis will probably be in there with Chad. I'm assuming we'll have some kind of like fun little comedy thing happen between the two of them in the Rumble. I can almost assume.
Heyman needs to win the Rumble is what needs to happen.
Yes. Heyman is going to be sitting at the ringside announce table wishing he was in the back eating catering.
Yes.
That's Paul Heyman.
Yes, he's also going to be trying to figure out how he can steal the most amount of money possible.
Yes.
While catering. Actually, what he's trying to figure out is how can I get catering into my suitcase so I can take it back home.
Yes.
That's what he's trying to
got his
figure out.
catering suitcase with him.
Yeah, fucking carny.
It's like it's got like a built-in cooler inside.
Yes. Well, he steals catering. Like, he's that guy that goes to a hotel with continental breakfast and doesn't just get breakfast for himself like a normal person, like maybe a little bit. Like, he's the dude loading up shit on separate plates and then stacking the plates and taking them upstairs for himself.
And we got R-Truth. I unfortunately, I don't think he'll have anything to do with the Royal Rumble at all.
That's unfortunate.
Maybe a
This is anything
backstage
R-Truth is
segment.
great.
He'll probably be
Just
there enjoying
throw
catering.
R-Truth. Just that would be the start of the backstage.
Wait,
he would be what starts the Rumble in the backstage.
I was going to say, R-Truth is the one who got the street fight going.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen for him.
Dude, at this point, I'm more excited about
segment.
I'm more excited about this non-existent street fight that's going on than anything else.
Oh, dude, that would be the most competing thing. You could either have the feat of the Royal Rumble or the feat of the backstage fight. And all the people that are in the backstage fight, you're like, I don't know who these people are. I want to kind of see that.
We got the unfortunate Randy Orton, who will not be there and will not be enjoying catering. He
No,
probably
he'll be
won't
at
be enjoying
home.
much of anything right now.
He's probably enjoying some really good painkillers.
Some really good painkillers and bed rest. Really unfortunate, man. Like freaking Arcade Bro was just, they were on fire. It was so good. And then just sucks how everything turned out. Hopefully he will be back eventually. Rey Mysterio in the Rumble. Obviously going to be like the setup for like the actual father-son matches that we'll probably get over the next months. I guarantee you WrestleMania we'll probably have the big one. We'll probably have the actual Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio match. And this Royal Rumble will be a setup for that. Like, I don't see how they could not do that. It would just be stupid for them to not do it. All right, Rhea Ripley. She will enter in about number 15 and eliminate 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
And then face off with Solo Sikoa. And then somehow they both get eliminated at the same time. Well, we got,
you know what? I'm with you. Whatever.
we got another unfortunate one, but Rick Boogs, he has been out for a while, so like it's not really
hurt.
Yeah, remember he injured himself at WrestleMania.
Oh God, that's right. I forgot
when he
about
tried
that.
to pick up both the Usos. Oof, man, that was hard to watch. His whole leg just gave out. It was awful.
I forgot about
So
that.
he's been out since WrestleMania, so it is very much possible that he could be in the Rumble.
Yeah, no.
Like, I
if
haven't
he's
heard
healthy,
anything
I
about
would
him,
like him
but
back in.
right.
I like Rick Boogs. He's
I do
fun.
too. He's great.
He's fantastic. So, if he's healthy, throw him in, please.
And Ricochet is also confirmed for the Rumble. I'm sure he'll do
because
some.
he has nothing else.
He will
That's
do
what
some-
Ricochet is. Ricochet is, hey, we didn't have anybody. Oh, fuck, throw Ricochet at him. I don't know.
He's so good, and I'm sure he'll do some wild, crazy shit in the Rumble match, just as Kofi will probably do.
Oh, yeah.
I think Ricochet is basically the new Kofi. He's the younger
Ricochet, Kofi, Ray, they all have a very similar thing. Ricochet, honestly, he was fantastic in NXT when he was there. Ricochet was somehow even better in the Indies when he was there. Because, like, one of the greatest things ever is you watch the sequence, one of the, like, opening match sequence between Ricochet and Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
And it's literally just, like, counter after counter after counter flipping over each other.
Kofi Kingston was like the replacement for Rob Van Dam. And then, like, Ricochet is like Kofi Kingston's replacement.
I could see that, yeah, a little bit. Funny,
I've always loved Kofi Kingston, even before the New Day. Like, his moveset, the way he did things, like, he reminded me so much of Rob Van Dam, and I fucking love Rob Van Dam.
Do you know what it is? It's because when they do stuff, they're the most athletic, unathletic people I've ever seen. The only thing that Ricochet has over Kofi Kingston or Rob Van Dam,
I think he's way more athletic than both of them.
So fluid, so smooth.
I have never in my life seen someone do a shooting star press as clean as Ricochet.
The only person that rivals how clean he is when he does stuff, because, you know, like, one of my favorite people to watch is Kenny Omega. So, like, he does some really cool shit and he does some really crisp stuff, but you'll never see anybody do something as clean and crisp as either Ricochet or Will Ospreay.
Right.
Bad.
Well, I think the next row, the whole next row, Ridge Holland, Rip Fowler, Robert Roode, Roderick Strong, not there. Catering.
Rip Fowler needs to be at catering.
I mean, have you, like, look at that guy. I don't know that he would be allowed in the building.
That man doesn't need to be in catering. That man needs to be in a fucking institute.
I think out of all of the, I think Ridge Holland, it's with the same with Butch. It's like, it really depends on if they're taking the focus off of the stable that they had with Sheamus and doing the Drew McIntyre and Sheamus thing, or if they're trying to.
Right.
So that's just kind of up in the air with them. Robert Roode, I mean, it could be possible. He could be one of those guys like Dolph Ziggler, right? Who just kind of comes in there.
Robert Roode is still fantastic.
Yeah, he's great. He could come in there, make people look good, probably get eliminated fairly early.
he can still look good too, and they'll be
WWE
fine.
just really
I don't
hates
know.
Roderick Strong for some reason.
So
I doubt he'll be there. He's still in NXT though, right?
Stand it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
So all right. Well, Roman Reigns. I don't.
Not
I
gonna do
doubt
it.
he will be. I doubt he will be in there. I guess there's a small, tiny chance, but god damn, that would be really freaking stupid if he was. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time they put the champion in the Royal Rumble match. Let's just hope that this is not one of those times.
Sami Zayn's next.
Sami Zayn, not confirmed for the Royal Rumble, but I literally, like, he's in it. Like, let's be real. He is in that shit.
I think the way that I have it figured out is close to what's going on, at least the way that I have in my head. And a lot of people probably came to the same conclusion. It's just logical. It's not like I'm coming up with something out of my brain, but that makes most sense that he like falls short, gets in trouble, all the shit happens,
Right.
and it ruins everything.
I
for
think
Roman.
with Sammy, I think it makes more sense for them to not say that he's in the Rumble, because like when his music hits,
Yeah, and just have him show up.
everybody's gonna lose their shit. So
Yeah,
like he's
absolutely.
absolutely got to be in the Rumble. They're just probably not going to announce him as being in the Rumble. He's probably just gonna come out. All right, Sanga Santos Escobar, the big ol' C, catering.
I don't know. Santos is, I don't know, he's kind of being pushed a little bit more, and they're trying to do stuff with them. I don't know. He could show up. He could show up and do something with one of the people. Like if somebody from Hit Row shows up in the Rumble, they would put him in the Rumble to have conflict
Right.
with them. So that would be the only way. Oh yeah.
Can we talk about what is a Scripps?
I'm.
What the hell
Afraid to
is that
ask.
mask?
I don't know.
A little
dude.
scary.
It's
It
a
looks
little
like he's
weird.
wearing underwear on his head with eye holes cut out.
I don't know.
I don't know what a Scripps is. Maybe catering if he's allowed in the building, wearing
I don't
underwear on
know.
his face.
You know what? We're just gonna move on. We're not gonna do anything about it because the
We're
next
just
one is Seth
We're
Rollins.
going to skip that. And Seth Rollins is also confirmed for the Rumble. Seth Rollins will absolutely be one of the last people, I imagine, in the Rumble. He'll be towards the end, I would guess.
More than likely.
He has literally so many different people that he could feud with in that match. Freaking Cody Rhodes, Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, like everybody hates Seth Rollins. So there's all kinds of great opportunity with Seth Rollins for sure.
Absolutely.
Shane McMahon, barred from the arena.
Oh no! Let him in.
Let him in.
Let him in.
I can't
dude.
wait. It's
Fuck,
like, who's gonna be the
pure-
next entrant? The buzzer go off, and it's
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
pure fucking chaos, and I'm here for it, dude. That's the right kind of like overbearing McMahon to be in the building is fucking Shane. More Shane O'Mac, the better. Just give me more Shane. He is such a fucking. People say, like, wrestlers say he's a really nice guy and stuff like, oh, Shane's the best one out of him, dude. He's the nicest guy. He doesn't mess with it. It's like, yeah, but I've seen him on TV. Fuck Shane, okay? It's fine. But also, I love how stupid everything surrounding him is. So, more Shane. I'm good with Shane coming back.
I wouldn't hate it, to be honest. It'd be a good meme.
Yeah.
Shanky has just as much of a chance of being in the Rumble as Jinder Mahal, so catering.
I think Shanky has as much chance of being in the fucking Royal Rumble as I do. There's nothing about him that's like, oh, yeah, that's Rumble material.
And Sheamus is in the Rumble. I'm sure he's the same thing. He's got like several different rivalries and things going right now. I'm sure he'll do some good stuff. I don't know how long he'll last in the Rumble. I think him and Drew would be better coming into the Rumble early and kind of doing some shit and then get, eliminated.
No, that'd be fine.
But I'm sure Sheamus will probably do fine in the Rumble. It'll probably be just a decent, solid showing. I don't think it'll be anything like crazy exciting. But we do have, now that I think about it, now that I say that, I forgot, we do have Gunther in there, and Sheamus and Gunther has been just fucking incredible. So we could have some
anything more
epic
with
shit
them.
with Gunther and Sheamus. I forgot about that. Shelton Benjamin, unfortunately catering.
I think he'll be back there too. I would like him.
I would love to see him in the Rumble, but
no.
there's just no way. You know, okay. I mean, the thing about Kofi Kingston and Rob Van Dam and whatnot, realistically, now that I think about it, Shelton Benjamin was kind of the Rob Van Dam replacement. And then Kofi Kingston was the Shelton Benjamin replacement. Shelton Benjamin was the ladder spot guy. Like every time that there was a ladder match, it was, and like Shelton Benjamin had to be in it. The Money in the Bank ladder match spot. So he had to be in it. And then Kofi is now the Royal Rumble spot guy. Shinsuke, I don't think he'll be in the Rumble. I think he's got other stuff going on right now. Ain't he doing stuff in Japan?
I don't know. He might be over there for. I know that he was probably there for the Great Muta thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's still there. Don't think he'll be here. If anything, Shinsuke is going to be surfing. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He looks.
I mean,
he
he
basically said
could-
WWE is vacation time for him. Is
Right.
what it is.
Like he could make like his like return, if you even want to call it that, at the Royal Rumble, and I'm sure that he would get a fucking loud pop if he did.
Oh,
Dude,
he's
imagine
fantastic,
if Boogs like did also come back to the Rumble and they got back together. Oh, that'd be the shit. Then Solo Sikoa, I'm near 100% chance of being in the Rumble. I'd say.
Yep.
I'd still really like to see Rhea Ripley in the men's Rumble, and
Yes.
Solo and Rhea Ripley have some kind of spot. That would be freaking awesome. I'd love that.
That would be hilarious. Still talking about that. That would be great. Yes.
But
I'm
Solo
all for more of that.
more than likely in there for sure.
Yeah.
And then the Miz. Does Miz have a match?
There's only 4 matches or 5 matches right now.
Yeah.
There's Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, Bianca and Alexa, the men's Royal Rumble, the women's, and then fucking Pitch Black.
Honestly, I think something will get announced for the Miz at the
They would-
pay-per-view before
I
the
don't
pay-per-view.
know
I don't think he'll be in
why
the
they
Rumble. I
wouldn't
think he'll
do
be in a
more
match.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's not more match, because a lot of the people that we talked about, I'm like, there's more than 30 that we've talked about. So could they be there? Like, if
Right.
obviously, cards subject to change.
Right. Well, I mean, we've still got 2 more shows for the pay-per-view as well. So.
Yes. So I think there'll be a few more matches.
Right.
I don't think they want it to run 7 hours like they have
No.
before. So not too many more matches.
It's funny where it's like 15 people are already announced, and then we've probably named like, I don't know, like 25 people that are maybe more than likely going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Possible,
So
and
here
then
we
50
are at
in
like
total.
40 people.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 50 people in total. It's like, oh well, yeah. Tommaso Ciampa, I want him in.
Love to
Put
see
him
it.
in.
I doubt he would be, but it would be a good kind of like reset, I guess, to see him in the Rumble.
Ciampa needs to just be Ciampa that is obsessed with the gold belt and like weirdly romantically obsessed with a belt. Like he was in NXT. So I think he needs to get a little bit of a reset and not have the Miz
Right.
over and over him.
Tony D'Angelo. I don't know who the hell that is. Looks
Tony
like a guy that
D'Angelo's
might
with
own
the
a
other dude.
pizzeria.
No, Tony D'Angelo's with the other dude that was up top. that
The
looked like a
mafia
gangster.
guy, the weird guy with the fedora.
That's Tony D'Angelo. He actually talks like this in character.
He's going to be the one delivering the pizzas to catering.
Yes, because it's not even his. You can tell because it's a small chain around his neck. That's definitely his dad's pizza place. So he's delivering for sure. Also, somebody else who should be delivering pizzas right now, Top Dollar.
Top Dollar. And it's just, I hate it so bad, but god damn it, his ass is probably going to be in that Rumble.
Listen, I know that it's unnecessary hate for these people, but none of them are interesting or fun
No.
or excessively talented enough for me to give a shit about them
If he
or
does
want them in the WWE.
what I was saying earlier, if he does the like an over the top rope thing and botches it on purpose for the memes, for the funny, I'm 100% down. That'd be hilarious. If he does that, I'm all aboard. Leave him, bring him to the Rumble. Oh,
Nah, I think top Dollar and all of Hit Row just need to go back to Pro Wrestling Gorilla with the imaginary third member of Private Party that I'm pretty sure was there.
All right, Trick Williams catering. Triple H. I mean,
massive heartburn.
He'll be
bordering
catering
on
at some point, I imagine. Realistically,
drinking Pepto Bismol
after
whole
eating
fucking
Tony
time.
D'Angelo's pizza.
It's D'Angelo's. It's his dad. He puts a special sauce in.
Hey man, this pizza really gave me heartburn. I think we're gonna have to fire you.
Yo, it's my dad's. He puts anchovies in the sauce. It makes it nice.
Tyler Bate
Is going to be baiting back in catering.
Yeah, that is the case.
Oh fuck, Veer.
Veer, same with Shanky and Jinder Mahal. He has the same exact chance of being in the Rumble as them too.
Veer is going to be wondering why he didn't stay trying to play baseball. That is what he's going to be doing. Nothing else. There's no way.
Von Wagner, I'm assuming NXT.
NXT,
Dude.
very good. I like Vaughn, but no chance.
They should just rename catering to the NXT waiting room.
The D'Angelo's Pizzeria backstage catering brawl.
Wesley, I doubt would be in the Rumble, especially since he has an NXT title currently.
He's mid-card NXT.
Yeah.
He's good where he's at for now.
Yep. I don't know who Wolfgang is, but that is one of the scariest motherfuckers I have ever seen.
I'm pretty sure I've seen him at a biker gang.
He looks like he's killed at least one person in his life.
That is a man who is driven backwards down the road to see how far he could get. That's the kind of, he's like, I'm gonna go get some beer. Backwards the whole time. Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods definitely less of a chance than, well, I say less of a chance than Kofi, and that's obviously true because Kofi's literally in the Rumble.
In the Rumble.
But
Yeah.
If he's not in
They'll
the Rumble,
usually put him in.
right? If
and
he's
give him
not in the
something comedic
Rumble,
to do.
he will be a part of the Kofi spot in some way.
Yes.
And then we got Zion Quinn. I'm assuming NXT, also a
Zion Quinn.
very scary man.
He is intimidating. He is I think he's Samoan actually.
He looks.
He's
Samoan.
another dude. He's another dude that's one of the guys from NXT that just looks scary and is really good.
Yeah,
I like Zion Quinn. So, but again,
he's gonna be looking really
D'Angelo's
scary and great
Pizza-
in catering.
he will be at the D'Angelo's
Pizzeria,
backstage.
yes, D'Angelo's Pizzeria.
Backstage catering brawl.
Oh
It'll be
my
fun.
god, I love the D'Angelo's Pizzeria. But that's gonna wrap this first video up. If you enjoyed, you should subscribe, and if you don't, I might burn your house. I'm not gonna do that. That would be mean.
I'll
But
say
you
that.
should do it anyways. So subscribe, follow us on Twitter. We'll be depending on when this video goes live, we'll be live reacting to the Royal Rumble on the 28th. We'll be live reacting to Raw tomorrow, the 23rd,
Yeah.
for Raw 30. And those will be uploaded onto YouTube at some point. So anyways, peace out. Take it easy. Have a good one, and we'll catch you next time.